What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, I have some sad news to report, and that is that hip hop super producer Irv Gotti has suffered a severe stroke. Okay, um, the circumstances surrounding his condition have yet to be revealed. But Gotti has a history of health ailments. It was, I believe, last year that he suffered a stroke, which apparently left him physically incapacitated to the point where he was using a walker. And there was a photograph of him that circulated on social media showing him using a walker. That's, of course, the photograph that 50 Cent, the despicable 50 Cent, used to mock Irv Gotti on social media. But they have a long standing riff going all the way back to, I believe, the late 1990s, I suppose it was. There are some unconfirmed reports that Irv Gotti is in a vegetative state and that his family and friends are saying their last goodbyes. There's even a report that he has died. This has not been confirmed as of my recording this, so therefore I don't feel comfortable reporting something that is at this point hearsay, but it has been confirmed that he has suffered a severe stroke. And Irv Gotti, for decades, suffered from diabetes. In an interview last year, Irv Gotti admitted that diabetes was deteriorating his body, and that for decades he had not been adhering to a strict diet or having a better regimen as far as exercise. He had made changes in recent years, but apparently these changes come too late. Irv Gotti is best known, we got to speak of him in the present tense because we don't know his current condition, but Irv Gotti is best known for being a co-founder of Murder Inc. Murder Inc. was founded, I believe, in the late 1990s. And one of the contributors to Murder Inc.'s development is Kenneth Supreme McGriff. And his involvement with the label would ultimately lead to severe legal issues that would entail Irv Gotti and his brother a few years down the road. Brother name is, I think, Chris Gotti. But anyway, at one point in time, Murder Inc. ran hip hop, in my opinion at least. After the demise of Biggie in 1997, I mean, you still had Bad Boy, but they weren't quite like reigning supreme on the East like they once were. After you saw a decline of Death Row, after Tupac's passing and Dr. Dre's departure, I think he went and founded, what's the label that he founded? Was it Aftermath? I think it was Aftermath. But anyway, for a while, I'd say from 99 to 2003, 2004, Murder Inc., in my opinion, was the dominant label in hip hop. Ja Rule was their dude, you know what I'm saying? After his debut album, Veni Veni Vici. But of course, you had other artists that were signed to that label. Fat Joe comes to mind. Jay-Z was on that label at one point in time. Who else they had? Ashanti, who for many years was rumored to be in a relationship with Irv Gotti. Who else? Memphis Bleak. I think Jennifer Lopez was with that label at one point in time too, back when she tried to be black. Many other artists. And I know they got criticism from some hip hop purists because some people felt like, they were commercializing hip hop too much, meshing it with R&B. I remember that song "Mesmerized" came out in 2002, I think it was, and a lot of people said, "Oh man, this is soft. Ja Rule's making hip hop soft. Rappers are singing what's become of hip hop." One of the biggest critics of that was 50 Cent, but then kind of found out 50 Cent would do the same thing later on. But of course, in 2002, 2003, there was this ongoing feud between Ja Rule and 50 Cent. 50 Cent founded G Unit Records. Largely, the beef was between G Unit and Murder Inc. And I think it was in 2004, maybe, or 3 or 4, might be 4, where there was a raid of Murder Inc.'s offices, uh, supposed ties to money laundering. That goes back to their ties with Kenneth Supreme McGriff. And, you know, ultimately, I think he and his brother were found not guilty. But I remember Irv Gotti came up with a document that proved that 50 Cent was an informant in that whole situation. And that's why we always refer to him as a snitch. That was the first instance. There's proof that 50 Cent was a snitch back when that mattered. Apparently now it doesn't even really matter that you're a snitch unless people don't like you. Then if somebody don't like you, then it matters. You know what I'm saying? It matters then. But anyway, this is sad news. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I haven't seen confirmation that he has passed away. Let me see if I can find anything. No, I still don't see any confirmation of that. So hopefully, that's not true and he can recover from this. But if it's true that he's in a vegetative state, then there's pretty much no hope. Uh, I'm not a doctor, but I believe with the vegetative state, there's pretty much no brain activity. You're essentially brain dead. So I read, like I said, some confirmed reports he had a brain bleed, which could be very catastrophic. So I don't know, man. We just got to take care of ourselves better, man. We got to take care of ourselves a lot better. Um, a lot of people in that generation, in our generation, we did a lot of partying. We ate a lot of processed junk food. Uh, you know, drank a lot, smoked a lot, partied a lot. People did a lot of yayo, a lot of other illicit drugs, and with some people, it's catching up with them, and at a age that's a bit premature. I've been noticing a lot of rappers that have been staggered into their 50s, not even making it into their 60s. You know what I'm saying? I'm noticing that trend a lot more. And I think that's the party and bullshit era catching up with a lot of these now middle aged rappers and hip hop aficionados in general. But anyway, what you guys think?